Hey Leo, welcome to the channel. This is your bonus read. Happy birthday to all my Leos. Leos will be getting bonus reads for the channel. I want to thank you so much for your love, your support, everything that you do. If you're coming over from the old channel, welcome. Okay, because this is not our first rodeo. If you are new, welcome to the channel. I ask that you would keep it cute in the comment section. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Don't dwell on something that you feel like you're over or you're past. Remember, these are general readings. I don't know you or your life. Take only what resonates, leave the rest for someone else who may need it. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher. Okay, let's see what the divine has for you today. Now, I kept getting the song You Should Have Called Me, or I think it's called You Should Have Called Me by Janae Aiko. You should have called me, why you never called me, why you never called me. It's basically about like letting somebody know to kind of like stay away from you. Or there could be just some energy that you are like pushing away from you. It could just be negative energy. It could just be like complaining energies. People that wanted you to show up a certain way, but you didn't really know how to show up because they weren't expressing what they needed from you. And so it's kind of like maybe they're making you a bad person, but you're like, you should have called me, you could have told me that, whatever. And now you're in a space where it's kind of like no going back, or you just don't want back what you pushed out. So take it as a resonation. You can listen to the song. It's by Janae Aiko, called You Should Have Called Me. Everything you need will be in the description box below. I would love to have you over on Patreon. If you're interested, the link is in the description box. Okay, we are currently doing, if you're seeing this on the 26th, we are doing messages from, I'm doing live sessions. No, scratch that, because I'm probably not going to upload this on the same day. Never mind, we'll do it other times. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get at least to 50 followers so we can go live, 50 subscribers. If you want to, you can join me over on TikTok. We do live sessions there as well as discounted readings if you want a personal. Typically I'm on in the evening, so if you're interested, the link is in the description box. What's going on for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross watcher, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, I ask you to protect me from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet, my aura and energetic field. As we do this message for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, and their cross watcher. And so you would show clear, accurate messages at this time. May the highest vibration find us at all times, as we're forever grateful for your messages. So it be, and so it be. Y'all know we nosy, so let's see what's going on. Let's check on your spiritual health. Let's see what's going on in your energy specifically for you that you need to know at this time. What's going on for Leo? Spiritual health messages. What is going on? What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? We got indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. We got happiness in the reverse, and then we have loneliness. At the bottom of the deck is perseverance. So you know how they say be not, you know how like in the Bible you don't have to be religious, or don't take this part if you don't agree with this part, but you know how they say like be not weary and well doing, because perseverance is at the bottom of the deck. I feel like right now you could be feeling like your good deeds aren't paying off. You could be feeling like your hard work isn't paying off. But I feel also with this indecision energy here, there's a decision that still needs to be made, and whatever this decision is, it may not be a popular decision. It may also put you on a road to you being more alone and by yourself. It may even put you in a space where you're not relating to people, because I keep feeling this energy of you pushing something away, and maybe it like tones down your life, where maybe you had friends, you had people that you can go to, and you had options and things of that nature, but it's giving an energy of maybe you're removing the options that you had, or there is an option, there was a friend, there was a person, there was a place, there was a thing that you were able to go to. And I feel like now that that is either being stripped away or you're asking to remove it, you're kind of feeling a little like, like, okay, what next? And I want you to know that that's a normal thing to feel. Like, it's literally normal to go every day talking to someone, or go a routine of doing something or engaging with a person, to not being able to engage with them anymore because they're not for you, or they're not going on the same path as you. And you need to understand that even though they're not on the same path as you, it doesn't mean that you're going the wrong way. It doesn't mean that you're not making the right decision. Even though it feels boring, even though it feels lonely. And I keep getting the energy of something is happening in your world where the divine is trying to get you to focus on something that will actually push you closer towards your dreams than what you're doing currently. And so that's why it's like with this perseverance in the reverse and failure, you could have asked for something, you're manifesting something currently, and the divine is like, well, we need to move this person out the way. We need to move this job out the way. We need to move this situation out the way. We need to change some things in order for you to see a different side of things. This is also like a complaining energy. So I don't know if this is you or someone else, but someone here could be complaining about not being happy. They could be complaining about, you know, things not working in their favor. And you need to know that you're one decision away from making something a reality, is how it feels to me. So I'm going to get a little bit more on this before we get into your reading. But see, look, the devil. I can't show you the devil without covering it up. We should cover it up. But the devil, and then the Ace of Swords is here. So there could be an attachment. There could be a habit, something that you love, you enjoy. Oh, yeah. Ace of Cups is out here with the devil. And then with the Five of Cups and the Death card. It just needs to be released. You know what I'm also getting? Leo, you are used to doing things on your own. You are used to being the leader in a lot of situations. You are used to, I'm hearing the word diffusing a lot of the negativity, moving things out of your way that you're probably the person that's always having to walk away from things. And you get tired of having to leave people behind because they're not evolving, they're not growing, they're not moving and shaking and doing the things that they should be doing if they're really on their path. And maybe you get also a lot of people, because the devil could be like a mirroring energy too, a copycat is also what I'm picking up. You could also get people that kind of like, even with the Magician out here behind the Death card, you could get people that come in full of love for you and you realize that their personality is fake because they're copying you, because they're listening to everything you like and what you like to say and what you like to do. And then before you know it, you find out slowly but surely that they're inconsistent, that they aren't who they say they are. And then with the Star card, it could pull out, with the Star card and then the devil being here, it can pull out an energy, and y'all know we can't show the Star card, but anyway, it could pull out that energy of, I can fix this, I can work with this, or maybe this was your old self, I can work with this. And you do know that even though you overcome things, sometimes the old path comes in as temptation to do what you used to do in order for you to either re-enter an old cycle or stay in an old cycle. And I feel like right now for some of y'all, that was like the temptation, or that was something that kept coming up for you, or this is something that is coming up for you. There's a person, there's a place, there's a thing, there's a mindset. And I'm also hearing the word slave. I'm hearing slave to love. Like some of you guys, you really want like a power couple relationship, a boss relationship, and you deserve that. Ooh, I can't make it up, look. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Empress, you deserve that. But are you going to always look at people as a work in progress that you have to put your hands to? Or are you going to wait for the person that's willing to also put in the work to show up for you as well? Because you're deserving of that. In case you didn't know, Leo, you are very deserving. You are very worthy. And on a non-egotistical way, you are deserving of this power relationship, but you can't go around either being tempted to go back into a space of building people up, or feeling like you need to wait it out, or letting even titles like soulmates and twin flames be a reason that a person gets a free pass in your world. And they're making you unhappy. They're not showing up for you. They're not being the person that you need them to be to even make you feel replenished. You know what I'm saying? So if you're feeling drained, you're feeling doubtful, you're feeling depleted, and this could simply be because you are literally choosing yourself. It doesn't mean that you're actively choosing to fix somebody. Let's talk about how burdensome it does feel to do the right thing and choose yourself, even though people still don't get it. When you're trying to tell people that they're in a cycle and they look at you like you're crazy. Like, what is wrong with you? When you try to tell people that you don't do negative energy, soul ties, and all of that, and they look at you like, what's wrong with you? What are you talking about? I just want to sleep with you. what are you talking about? I just want to spend the night with you. And you're like, I don't do that because I don't like people connected to my energy, and then they're stealing my energy, and I need my energy for myself, and blah, 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 blah. And they're trying to dress it up as love bombing. They're trying to appeal to the lower nature, because the devil is also the lower nature. The carnal things, the gifts, the money, the trips, the bravado. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all, you might have to give up something or someone, even though it gives you those little material pleasures, it gives you the attention that you want, but it's not stable. It doesn't replenish you though. It doesn't feed you when you need life spoken into you, okay? So you're needing to be aware of that for your spiritual health. Some of you guys, you could just be feeling simply depleted, and there could be some decision that you need to make. This could be going to bed on time. This could be clearing up brain fog based off of what you're eating. It could be too much screen time. It could be anything, okay? So let's get into your general reading. What's going on in the energy for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, Cross Watcher for Leo. Thank you. We have the loving man here. We have fear in the reverse, and we have behind the mask. So either someone is getting ready to be exposed, or someone is exposing themselves to you. Look, Leo, look what's coming up ahead. Commitment and honoring path. Didn't I tell you already that you were deserving of the love that can replenish you in the same ways that you give to, excuse me? You are deserving of that. And for a lot of you that's been doing the work, I feel like that's what you're actively manifesting. Now, I can't say that's exactly what's coming in right now, because I'm not one of the people that's going to tell you that. Because I don't know what time it's going to come in. You don't know the time. We don't know the time nor the hour. But with loving man, fear in the reverse, and behind the mask, it looks like that's something you're manifesting. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're manifesting an energy that's sure about you. That doesn't be, they're not intimidated by your shine. They're not intimidated by your purpose. They're not worried about what the divine has for you and seeing it as a threat. They're not afraid to be alone. They're not afraid to reflect. This type of person, they're a rare come by, but it doesn't mean that you're not yourself. And so as you're working on yourself, Leo, you don't realize that there is someone that's being sent in the energy at some point that's going to be what you need, or to partner or complement with you very well. This could also be a business partnership that turns into love, but let's get into it. King of Pentacles. Did I say it could be a business partnership that turns into love? You are attracting someone that is stable. Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. What do you have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node. We have the Devil in the reverse. Can't show you that. Can't show you that. We got Devil in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse, which is good. Ace of Wands in the reverse. We have the Four of Swords in the reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. And then one more, please, Holy Spirit, for Leo. And we have the Knight of Swords. Back at the bottom of the deck is the Hermit. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. Okay. With the Ace of Wands in the reverse, this makes me feel like whoever this person is, some of y'all may not have met them just yet. Excuse me. You may not have met them just yet. This could, it keeps feeling like a mirroring energy. I'm not even gonna hold you. It feels like there, yeah, look, the Justice in the reverse with the Hermit. It's like you're building on yourself, and there is someone on the other side that's doing the same thing. They're working through some things. So don't feel like you need to like hurry up and heal and fix yourself or something like that, because it feels like there's a person, whether you know this person or not, King of Wands, that's working on themselves just as much as you are. But for some of y'all, especially those of you that's looking for new love, this is a masculine energy, whether it's a man or a woman. That's, and by masculine, it's like a person that's actively doing the work on themselves. With the Seven of Pentacles, when I split the deck, they're coming through realizations. They're going through the like the motions. They're going through their healing. They may even be going through a dark night of the soul. And it's like it's been tumultuous for them. They've been learning about the people around them. They've been learning that they can't deal with certain people. They've also been being bold enough to speak their truth with the King of Pentacles here. Knight of Wands, yeah. It looks like somebody's changing their ways. But I strongly feel like for a lot of y'all, this is somebody you're manifesting, though. What's the Ace of Wands in the reverse? Yep, the Devil. Somebody could also be like wiping the slate clean. They could be cleaning out their like sexual closet. Like they could be cutting soul ties off. They could be like cleansing, refreshing, renewing their energy. They could even be doing like womb work, reproductive work. Someone is like cleansing their spirit. Because I feel you, Leo. You the type of person, like, you could feel like the person for you is somebody that's cleansed. They don't sleep around. And whoever this person is, they don't sleep around. And if they used to, they don't do it anymore. Hence why they're cleaning themselves. Rinsing themselves off. Wrenching themselves off, okay? What's this Three of Pentacles energy, Holy Spirit for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, North Node, cross out your please. We have the Justice in the reverse, Three of Pentacles, yeah. This feels like somebody who they have, even though they was like playing in the fields, or even though they was like living a life of low vibration, I'll say that, living a life of low vibration, kind of like just going with the motions, going what they were used to, their environment. They realized that even though they felt like they were getting their way, in other places that they wanted to elevate, they weren't seeing progression. And I feel like whoever this person is, they finally come to a point where it's like there is no true love in the club. There is no true love. And I won't say that that's just 100% facts. I'm saying that this person who I'm picking up on, there is no real love in the places that I find myself in, that I frequent. And I'm learning that I have to move myself from that. Some of y'all could be doing that. Because remember I said there's something here about spiritual health. If I want to find somebody, I can't keep going to the same place. It's just like if you know that you go to neighborhood bars, but you're trying to find somebody that has businesses, they have intel on how you can go to another level financially. You're trying to find mentors, people that can just be a good positive, excuse me, my nose itching, a positive influence on you. You're not going to find them in a neighborhood club. You're not going to find them in a little lounge. You're not going to find them in the places where most people frequent. You're probably going to find them in a more peaceful environment, places you don't typically go. And I feel like if this is you, or if this is them, this is a person who's realizing their environment, the people that they work for, the people that they work with, it doesn't align with where they want to go. Because this is somebody who knows that their purpose is bigger than what they see. Okay, and with this Three of Pentacles in the reverse and the Justice, this is somebody that could be letting go of a job, or they could be just letting go of an environment they have been investing with or into. What's this Four of Swords for Leo? Yeah, Ace of Wands. Someone is no longer like making dysfunction comfortable. And I feel like the reason why this is like progressing forward for them a bit, or they're finally in this King of Pentacles energy, is because they are actively taking the steps to move away from the thing. Like, this is like somebody that's done lying to themselves. Oh, I'm giving to these people, they're good people, but you never see progression. You never see the people around you change. Someone is changing their environment. I'm hearing new attitude by Patti LaBelle. Like somebody's getting a new attitude. What's the Devil? Five of Cups in the reverse. Yep. This is someone no longer making excuses, or this could be you, Leo. Take it as it resonates. But someone with the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Empress, they're no longer making excuses, because also this is a person who, they're typically the most abundant in their circle. And they're adopting this energy of, if I want to be successful, I got to surround myself with successful people. If I'm living a set apart life, I have to be around people that live a set apart life, or I just have to be set apart and cut people off. Now, I don't feel like they're cutting people off and it's easy for them though with the Five of Wands. I feel like people are giving them a hard time, or not liking it. They're not a huge fan of this change that whoever this is making. But they're doing it for themselves. They're no longer living for others. They're no longer protecting people, from their own demises. This felt like an enabler that would enable people. They would let people use them, and they thought that they were actually helping them, when in reality they were just enabling people, and the people that they were helping was enabling them to stay in a position of power, as if my position of power, me helping you, is pouring back into me, when really it's just giving them like an ego boost. But when they really need the help, who can you go to? Because most of the people in your fields or in your network, in this person's network, are people that need them. It's like a teacher going to the students and asking them to help with something that's on their grade level. You can't do that. You need to go around students that are equivalent to your grade level, or you need to go ask a teacher that's teaching you. This person is understanding the importance of having people around that are beneficial to their growth and their learning. What's the Seven of Wands here, Holy Spirit? Three of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is somebody that's, I just feel like somebody's done living for other people. And I feel like this is someone that you're manifesting, that you're calling in. Or you're getting ready to meet for some of y'all. I don't know when now. I don't know when. Nobody knows when. Nobody can really tell you. You know. I mean, unless you get a personal reading and they get exact information from the divine. Remember, this is a general reading. What do you have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising with this Ten of Swords. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. Nine of Swords. Yeah, it feels like, and now if you do know this person, this is a person that's operating out of new energy. They are finally getting the point. Remember how we was talking about how you got tired of like talking to people who they just don't get it? This is somebody that's understanding. What's this Knight of Swords? The Four of Wands and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is also somebody that I feel with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, they're understanding that they can't be with just no anybody. Girl, I gotta watch my bag because I'm not just anybody. This is somebody that understands that they're not just anybody, and they're not going to make a bad time feel good. They're not going to make incompatibility feel compatible. And if I have to be by myself, unfortunately, fortunately, that's what I'll do. Because I feel like this person is answering the call from the divine. I feel like the divine is letting a person out here know that the crowd that they're around, they've reached their peak, they've reached their cap, and they can't go any further until they start like a whole new book, a new chapter. Okay? We have self-esteem, we have relationship, and we have lonely. Yeah, it's requiring someone to be on their own, to remove themselves from a group, to remove themselves from a space or a network, to disconnect in order to see something new in their life. And I feel like this is the same thing you're going through. Someone is going through the same thing you're going through, whether you know them or not. Okay? Beautiful energy. So what's this outcome out here for this person? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels for Leo, wrapping it up. Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Swords in the reverse. Can I get one more? And the Magician. Didn't I say that somebody y'all manifested? Y'all are doing the same thing as somebody that you want. You don't know them yet. For some of y'all, for a lot of y'all, that's really doing the work. If you're really doing the work and you on this path where you know that you're not even dealing with nobody because you've been dealing with yourself, this don't feel like it's for the people that, oh, and this person, blah, 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 and you still in the comments talking shit about them. This ain't for you. Because you're not manifesting, because you're not focused on what you're manifesting, because you're too focused on a person that's going in the opposite direction. Just saying. Not trying to come at you, baby. Just get aligned with the energy that you want. Remove what doesn't serve you. That's what part of the message was about as well. Magician, Two of Swords with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. This is someone that's getting out of a lack mindset. This is someone that's no longer pretending like they don't see the worst case scenarios out here, and they're believing that they can manifest better because their life has shown them that they have a lot more to give, but they want to invest in people that really can give that energy back and to help them radiate as well. Leo, I love you so much. I hope this message was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.